Welcome to STEAM Raincloud in a Jar with the Calcasieu Parish Public Library. Today's experiment is for 3rd through 5th graders. Have fun!
Hey everyone, I'm Katie with the Calcasieu Parish Public Library, and we're doing Raincloud in a Jar today as our experiment. This is a really fun and simple way to begin to learn about how clouds form, how they collect evaporated water, and how they eventually rain that water back down to earth. And of course, my favorite part is the shaving cream cloud we get to make. Are y'all ready to watch along? Let's go.
Here's what you'll need to try the Raincloud in a Jar experiment at home. Of course, you'll need a jar. You can use any jar. I used a fishbowl simply because I wanted it to be big enough that it showed up on film. You'll need just any cup that you want to mix your paint and water in. Black paint, I just used black craft paint, a dropper, a spoon, shaving cream, and blue food coloring, which is optional. The first thing that you want to do is to fill your jar with water. I filled mine about 2/3 of the way full, and then you can add a drop of food coloring. 1 drop was plenty. I'm going to swirl it around a little bit and get it mixed up. Can anyone tell me what our blue water represents in this experiment? If you said this is our sky, you're correct. Our water represents our sky. So next you're going to take your black craft paint and a little bit of water, and you'll just mix it up thoroughly. You want to cut the consistency of the black paint a little bit. And I did not measure, I just used about 1/4 of a cup of water to mix it with. And this is going to represent our actual rain, our storm. Clouds are formed when water vapor rises into the air and condenses onto tiny particles of dust. When billions of these droplets come together, a visible cloud forms. So next, I am going to put the water paint mixture into my dropper. And at first I thought it would be easy to suck it up into it, but it wasn't. So I just unscrewed the cap and poured my mixture in. Do not worry if you don't have one of these bottles. You can just use a cup and slowly pour your mixture on top. So I don't want that to stop you. So next we are going to visually make our cloud with the shaving cream. This is a really fun part. Make sure you shake up your shaving cream really well. And then make your thick, fluffy cloud on top of the water. It also smells really good. Over time, droplets of water and crystals that make up a cloud can attract more water to themselves. When water droplets grow heavy enough, gravity pulls them down as raindrops. So that's what we're going to be visually representing next as we pour our paint mixture on top of our nice fluffy cloud. So just begin to use your dropper or to slowly pour your mixture on top of your cloud. I waited a moment just to see if it would break through. And I kept pouring, waiting for that moment of the actual storm to begin. And here's a different view. So at this point, my mixture still hadn't broken through, and as it begins to, you finally see the storm or the rain breaking through our cloud. This visually represents the evaporated water becoming too heavy finally in the cloud and releasing back to Earth. I hope you enjoyed our rain cloud in a jar experiment. This is just a photo from the top of the jar. I thought it looked like a rain cloud. Just a quick review. Our water represented our sky in this experiment. The shaving cream represented clouds in the sky. And our paint mixture represented the evaporated water that eventually becomes so heavy in the cloud that it releases as rain coming back down to Earth. Thanks for joining us for today's program with the Calcasieu Parish Public Library. Keep checking back to our Facebook page so that you don't miss any of our fun spring programming for all ages.